everyone, welcome to Exploring with Cindy and Dan. This is our last video of our amazing Ultimate Alaska 17-day cruise with the Grand Princess. So come aboard and join us in this amazing adventure. In this video, we are doing a full narrated tour of the ship, deck by deck, from deck 16, Sports Deck, through deck 18, Star Deck. We will give you more information and tips on disembarkation, what is included in your cruise, shore excursions, Princess partnership with Discovery and Animal Planet. We will show you the free Galley Tour of one of the kitchens at the Grand Princess, and many more things to do in the ship. On future videos, we will show you the ports of calls of Juneau, Skagway, Ketchikan, Haines, Sistka, Wrangell, Icy Strait Point in Alaska, and Victoria and Vancouver in Canada. And we will cruise through one of the best places on Earth, Glacier Bay National Park, Collegue Fjords, and we will see amazing glaciers like the Hubbard Glacier, Marjorie, Lamplugh Glacier, Hubbard and Yale glaciers. So please subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on so you won't miss our next video. I know I've mentioned this before, but cruising to Alaska is one of those experiences that sticks with you, like the scent of crisp glacier air or the hush that falls when a whale breaches beside your ship just while you're eating at the Horizon Court. It's a place where nature still feels wild and monumental, and the cruise ship becomes your floating window to this untamed world. What makes it truly fantastic is the sense of scale. Towering mountains draped in mist, endless stretches of forest, and massive glaciers that rumble like thunder when they calve into the sea. And we've seen so many calving of the glacier in this cruise. You do not see the landscape, you just feel it. Then there is also the serenity. On board, you're sipping hot cocoa as you glide through fjords, wrapped in a blanket and wonder. Off the ship, you're exploring frontier towns that look like movie sets, meeting locals with stories etched into every weathered smile, or stepping onto ancient ice in a helicopter. Dan used to fly helicopters to the Mendenhall Glacier in Juneau years ago, and it was absolutely amazing, and I think that is why we love Alaska so much. There are so many wonders here in Alaska. For us, it's just never another vacation. It's a connection to something timeless and untouched. And the cool part is that you do not need to be an adventurer or outdoors expert. The ship brings you to it all, with comfort, curiosity, and maybe a little rain or snow on your cheeks to remind you that this isn't ordinary. This is Alaska and we love it. Princess Cruise offers award-winning shore excursions, and they have a partnership with Discovery, Discovery Family, and Animal Planet, and also the local connections. And they curated the excursions and tours with unique and enrichment experiences that immerse guests in the destination. And it also has interactive experiences in a fun and family-friendly environment for you and your children. In the wildlife excursions, you will have interactions with regional animals in a wildlife or sanctuary settings thanks to the partnership with Animal Planet. Through their partnership with local connections, Princess Cruises brings you face-to-face with the people and culture of each destination. Whether you're a foodie, nature lover, adventure seeker, history buff, or first-time cruiser, there is an excursion that will inspire you. Simply book at the shore excursion desk on deck 7 via the Princess app, via your stateroom TV, or any onboard portal. Some pro tips you might find useful is that the excursions fill up very fast, so book them before you get to your cruise. Or if you are already on your cruise, a couple of days prior your port of call. Look for tours for a small group, off the beaten path experiences, and download your excursions map before you go, especially if you are doing a walking tour. Now we are starting our narrated tour of the last decks of the ship. This is deck 16, the Sports Deck. Grand Princess calls this deck the Sports Deck, but this deck is a designated outdoor area on the ship for casual and non-active recreational activities, like sunbathing, relaxing, and socializing. It might be used for occasional organized games or tournaments, but deck 18 will be the real sports deck of the ship. Forward of the ship on deck 16, you will find the sanctuary. And just outside the sanctuary, you will find lawn chairs. This outside area is free for any passengers, but inside the sanctuary is a private hideaway that has an extra fee, and you can reserve a lounge chair or a cabana. It is the oasis for adults. It is a calm and relaxing deck space that offers amazing views, so you can just relax and enjoy. The sanctuary has refreshing drinks inside, and you can only enter the sanctuary if you have a reservation. A space in this place can be reserved for individual days, for $20 for half a day per person, or $40 for a full day per person. Just outside the sanctuary, in the maps of the ships, you will see a small area on this deck for the splash pool zone for children, but Grand Princess removed the splash pool zone years ago due to structural issues. Aft of this deck, you will find a shuffleboard area and a chess game area on both sides of the ship, bathrooms, 2 hot tubs, and the Oasis bar. This bar was designated to serve guests relaxing in the hot tubs and sunbathing areas nearby, but I do not remember seeing this bar open during our cruise. According to a crew member, this bar is now primarily used for special gatherings and private functions, but the Grand Princess has multiple bars within the ship. Aft of deck 17, you will find the photo studio. Aboard Princess Cruises, the photo studio provides a refined and professional alternative to the casual snapshots captured around the ship. Here, skilled photographers use advanced equipment, complete with studio lighting and backdrops, to produce high-quality portraits, often in elegant black and white. Guests can also choose retouching services with finished prints delivered after the cruise. Their hours of operation are not reflected on the Princess Spotter, so talk to guest services for their schedule. This is the last deck of the ship, deck 18. Here is where you will find the sports area. This is the center court in the sports court facilities of the Grand Princess. You can play basketball, soccer, and some days pickleball. You won't find the hours of operation on your Princess Spotter, but usually they are open every day, and you can use the installations early in the morning until late in the afternoon. Just remember to avoid this area when there is high winds and rain. The center court on any Princess cruise is usually very active. It is perfect for those looking for a good and fun competition while on board. You might be able to play volleyball as well. This center court is for guests of all ages. Anybody can participate in friendly competition with other passengers.
A very good morning, everyone. Hello. And welcome to my kitchen. Isn't it nice? Yeah, it's got a working stove. It's got a working refrigerator. It's got a working stove. That's all that really matters, right? Executive Chef Johan. I had no idea where you were coming from.
Yeah, I come.
Good morning, Chef. How are you?
I'm
Welcome, welcome. Chef, where are you from?
from Galley Deck 6.
You live in the galley?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. When you're not in the galley, where are you from?
I'm from Philippines.
From the Philippines.
Northern part of Philippines. Yeah.
On our last day at sea of our cruise, at 10 a.m., inside the Princess Theater, Princess Cruise offered a culinary demonstration with the executive chef and the director of restaurant operations. They teamed up to give us an awesome culinary show, and after that, you get to do a galley tour in the kitchen. It is very exciting, and it is free. You don't really want to miss this opportunity to visit the galley. Princess Cruise stopped doing the galley tour back in 2020 due to the pandemic, but they restarted offering it again in 2022. They will prepare for us in this theater linguine pesto and for dessert, black forest cake. And you will receive their princess recipe for these dishes at the beginning of the presentation or at the Horizon Court on breakfast.
find a way if the pasta is al dente, cooked enough or not. Come, behind me. Old one. Some of you know, some of you don't know. Let's say, they say, if you throw, oh my God, by the way, it's still there, you see? Wait, I saw it. Can you see that? Some spaghetti is still here. Yeah. So you're throwing this, throwing the wall. It bounce back. That means it's good to go. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
It's cooked or no?
I think 1 more minute. Oh God. Get it.
Got it.
Get it. I didn't mean it. I don't know, my God. Get it. You know what? I apologize. Can I? Please let me assist you with that. Thank you, sir. Sorry for that. Sorry. 5 seconds rule. 5 seconds rule. 5 seconds rule, everyone. You know 5 seconds rule, yeah? Oh my God. Gary, please.
Turkish style.
No, we don't waste the food. We don't throw food back at home. We don't do that. Everyone, this is just for cooking class. You don't eat that. Don't worry. Gary, but you can. Gary, you can have it. So, oh my God, I'm clumsy today. This is second accident. Yeah, chef. What we do now? Better I don't involve. What we do? Sorry, guys. And you're really still there, huh? By the way, these two. Okay. Let's go, chef. What do we do now?
In the galley area of the ship, crew members primarily prepare and cook food for the passengers and also the crew. It functions as the ship's kitchen, where cooks and culinary staff prepare meals and handle food storage and sanitation. And they make sure that all passengers on board has access to plenty of food during your cruise. Grand Princess, as well as other Princess cruise ships, has multiple galleys on board, and they are usually located on deck 5 and 6. A large cruise ship will have several galleys to cater to a large passenger capacity. Since this ship has a variety of restaurants with different cuisines, they will need multiple galley operations to prepare food for each venue.
Watch out, coming. Now I know why happy shrimp. Now I know the reason. Oh, nice.
Happy shrimp. Brandy.
But since you don't do this, is right? Because of fire.
Still
One
alive.
already. Yeah.
Still
One already.
alive.
Survivor. 5 seconds rule. Don't worry. But don't worry.
All right. So if you don't want, don't be shy.
Just. No, you okay? It's easy. Just a bit. Trust me. Yeah, please. You wanna have one?
I love your job.
Please. Just a bit, Gary, just not much. Come on, don't
Come on,
exaggerate.
Jerry. Let's go.
We just dropped one pasta, you made a big drama. Oh my God. Well, is it?
Spicy.
You have the one? Okay, chef, can you remake it again? Because it's, I think. Come on, Gary. Gary is nice guy, but he sometimes exaggerate. Yeah, yes.
We good?
Oh, yeah. That's where you know. Up. Chef, what happened? Is that much? Come on, splash water. Okay, get it? You good? Good. Let's help him. Let's go. One more. Put it down, boy. Let's go. The first cruise for us, it was a challenging cruise for us, but you made it easy. If you notice, these people, and especially up there and Horizon Corner everywhere, they wearing jacket. We were always wearing jacket. Some of them putting these hoodies, all this stuff. We were really cold, freeze. That's true. I will be honest with you. But you made us warm with your genuine smile. You were also receiving we received a lot of good comments from you that you recognize our service. We cannot do nothing without the galley. Galley staff, it's really we call heartbeat of
After the culinary demonstration, an officer directed us to one of the kitchen area of the ship on deck 5 inside the Botticelli dining room, and we started the galley tour here. Hello.
Morning.
Wow. Good morning. Hello. Oh, hi. Even though the galley tour was a short tour, it is still fascinating. Grand Princess has more than 10 venues for food and drinks in the ship, not including the 24-hour room service, so you can imagine all the personnel that the ship needs to fulfill all these venues. The crew has always been amazing on every cruise ship in Princess Cruise. Now, let's talk about the sad part of our cruise, our disembarkation day. We received our disembarkation information documents and our disembarkation luggage tags few days before our cruise ended. Princess Cruise makes your disembarkation very easy, so don't forget to read this document before you exit the ship. The night before disembarkation, you will remove your all luggage tags except for your personal information tag, and you will attach one of the colored and numbered tags to each of your luggage. And then you will place your luggage outside your stateroom the night before disembarkation by around 6 p.m. Unless you will be doing the self-assist walk-off, then you will have to keep all your luggage with you. The self-assist walk-off of disembarkation is where you will be carrying your own luggage, and this program is not available for guests who requires assistance. We always choose this option for our family. It is pretty easy for us to just take our luggage and walk out of the ship, usually at around 7:30 a.m. If you are not doing the self-assist walk-off, there are multiple options for you to disembark. Guests with transfer to the SeaTac airport will be collecting their luggage at the cruise terminal starting at around 8:10 a.m. Remember your luggage tag color and number so you will know when you have to disembark the ship. An announcement will be heard in the indoor public guest spaces and not on the open decks areas, so make sure you're waiting inside the ship. For guests with short excursion debark tour, you will also collect your luggage at the cruise terminal starting at 8 a.m. If you have a pre-booked transfer to hotels post-cruise packages, you will be collecting your luggage at the cruise terminal and disembarking at around 9:30 a.m. Independent guests with no excursion or transfer will be collecting your luggage at the cruise terminal and starting the disembarkation at around 8 a.m. And for Port Valet guests, your luggage will be sent directly to your final destination. You will receive your final folio or account information via email shortly after you disembark. The breakfast at the Horizon Court will be open at 5:30 a.m. and the Botticelli dining room will open around 6:30 a.m. And all passengers are requested to vacate their staterooms at 8 a.m. And you can wait for your number of your luggage to be called in the indoor guest spaces. If you want to change your disembarkation time or need to make arrangements with Princess, you can talk to a crew member at the guest services area on deck 6 prior to your disembarkation. Once you leave the ship, you have to show your passports in immigration, and you can just take your luggage at the cruise terminal and head directly to the exit doors. There are bathrooms in the terminal before exiting the building. Once you are outside, you will find signs showing you the location of the prepaid transfers, shuttles, parking lot shuttles, and Lyft and Uber locations. We departed from Pier 91, but we disembarked on Pier 66, so Princess offered passengers free shuttle to Pier 91, especially for those who parked their cars on Pier 91, just like we did before our cruise. This is the end of our video part 5 of our Ultimate Alaska 17 days cruise aboard the Grand Princess. We hope you enjoyed it. Please like our video and consider subscribing to our channel with the notification bell on so you will know when we'll have our next video of the ports of calls in Alaska and Canada. On our next video, we will start a video series of the ports of calls of Juneau, Skagway, Ketchikan, Haines, Sistka, Seward, Wrangell, and Icy Strait Point in Alaska, Vancouver and Victoria in Canada, and we will cruise through one of the best places on Earth, Glacier Bay National Park, Collegue Fjords, and we will see amazing glaciers like the Hubbard Glacier, Marjorie, Lamplugh, Hubbard, and Yale glaciers. So stay tuned for our next videos. Thank you so much.